Hey everybody, I come in to do a video about, or partially about, an email I received today. Not an email, a message on YouTube, and I don't know if it's, prudent to share private messages you get on YouTube, but I thought it was valid, and this person's points were really valid. And I spent the whole day thinking about them, and so I wanted to kind of give a video response to it, but I'm hoping that out of the video it will help other people, because my weight loss has been very slow, and I've been receiving a lot of comments and emails and messages lately about that, and not only that, but then myself, I've been kind of beating up on myself about it, and, at some point, I guess I just was like, really, where is my bottom? I feel like a drug addict, and I thought that weight loss surgery would be my bottom, but maybe it's not. And so all of those questions and all of those things go through my mind, and I just checked my messages, and there was a comment on my last update that said, you're so calm for not losing very much weight, and I apologize. I really quickly looked at it, and I'm not sitting at my computer right now, so I can't give you the name. But I just wanted to say that I'm not calm about it, but I don't know how else to be on YouTube in front of. I feel like the ultimate failure, but I'm trying to stay positive, and I feel like if I come on and do video messages all like doomy and gloomy, that my purpose for being on YouTube will not be realized, which is that I'm hoping I can help somebody else who might be having or deciding to have lap band surgery. Because when I started on YouTube, there was only one other person who was doing videos on lap band surgery, so I thought, well, it would be nice to give a different perspective. Anyway, I'm going to read a portion of the message I got, so everybody else who's watching this video has some context to my response. I'm going to be honest with you, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way. When I first started seeing your videos, I was really inspired and enthusiastic with all your pre-op talk and whatnot. Though later down the track, you did disappoint me a little. I didn't think it was possible to get off track so early after surgery. Maybe I shouldn't be one to talk because I haven't been there, done that, so to speak, but I was kind of expecting it to be easy after the surgery. I don't know, as I said, I haven't been there. Perhaps I'm just worried I'll be doing the same post-op. I definitely hope not. Maybe it's all my mind. Maybe we need to be mentally healthy and ready for this change in our life. I really do hope you continue to lose weight gradually, because in the beginning you had the mental power. You seemed mentally ready with the books, the supplements, the protein drinks, the journal, etc. Anyway, I'd like to wish you all the very best in your journey, and I very much look forward to seeing your future videos. So I didn't read her full message, but in context, it wasn't, and maybe even out of context, the portion I read to you, it definitely wasn't written to be mean in any way, or to just, I think it comes from a really positive place. And so I want to say to the person who wrote it, thank you. Because although you ruined my day, you didn't ruin my day. Actually, I ruined my day. I shouldn't say that. But your email has been on my mind all day long, and I cried and cried and cried after I read it, because there is a part of me that thinks you're right. And when I read that, I think, gosh, what are you doing? And what am I doing wrong? And I feel really, really lost right now. I feel really like I don't know where to turn. I'm a pretty intelligent person, and I honestly don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I spent 15 minutes after reading your message really beating myself up and crying and talking to my husband, and then I phoned a friend of mine, and she made some good points. And the more I think about it, I don't want to defend myself in any way, because I don't really think that I have to defend anything I'm doing. I've said in emails or in messages, blogs, vlogs before, that this is my journey. It won't be yours. And I'm only here not, I'm not here as an example of what you should do or to, I'm here just to show you what my journey has been like. And my journey has been very slow, it's been very roller coastery, and it's been very hard at times. I have formed the food and eating and non-exercise habits I have over 35 years. And I think that I wouldn't be out of line by saying that to continue to beat myself up because I'm not losing would be a really stupid thing to do, because I can say truly in my heart, making very small baby steps which will one day be scale victories. I will stand on my scale day after day or week after week, and I will see victories. Right now I'm seeing them, 1 pound at a time, and sometimes not at all, but I'm really learning this. And when they put my lap band in, they did not change me as a person. It's simply a piece of plastic that they place around your stomach. It doesn't change the way you think. It doesn't change the way you feel. It doesn't change who you are. It doesn't make your life any different than it was before they put the needle in your arm to put you asleep to have this operation. So, in answer to some of your questions, it won't be easy after surgery. I can guarantee you it's going to be very, very difficult after surgery, because once you have the surgery is kind of like a last-ditch effort for a lot of us. And so in that, when you are not having huge successes, it can be easy to really beat yourself up and really get yourself down, because you're like, I'm a freaking loser. This last-ditch effort, the effort that seems to be working for so many other people isn't working for me. So now what? I guess I'm just destined to be a fat chick my whole life because I can't get it together. And I don't want to go there. I want to focus on what I'm doing right. And I don't want you to believe that the fact that things are going slowly for me is really like, oh, well, whatever, it's no big deal. It is a big deal. I just am choosing to try. It takes all my effort every day. To try and focus on the things I'm doing well. And to not beat myself up about the stupid choices I'm making. So, anyway, sorry for getting upset. It's been one of those days. And I really appreciate your message. I truly do. I don't want you to think that I didn't appreciate it. And the comments, everybody needs a kick in the butt sometimes, even if it hurts. And so, kick in the butt noted. But please don't think that once you have the surgery it's going to be a cakewalk, because it won't. You won't. The lap band will not help you in any way, shape, or form for a couple of months at least. And for some people it's much, much longer than that. So in the meantime, you're, I don't know what you call it, white knuckling it through. And for some people that's easier, and for some people it's more difficult. But for me it's been a challenge. And so it will continue to be, and I'll continue to work on it and make myself better. And I really looked inward today at some of the things I'm not being honest with myself about. And I'm going to try and fix those things. So anyway, I just thought I would do a video about that. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. And thank you again for your message.